Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be ranking every single Call of Duty World at War zombie weapon from worst to best. Every single weapon, there's 33 of them in total, and we're not going to be including any pack-a-punch versions. It's just going to be how they are when you buy them off the wall or whenever you get them inside the mystery box. So this is going to be quite a long video, so get yourself comfortable, get yourself a nice hot chocolate and some chocolate biscuits, and let's begin. And coming in at the rock bottom place, we have the Molotov cocktails. Now these are by far the most pointless weapon in World at War Zombies. They're weak, they're bad for getting points, you only get 4 of them, and they're just useless in every way, shape and form. So I'm going to put them in at the number 33 spot. Now moving up one space into the 32 spot, we have the Springfield from MatomTV and Varuk. Now this weapon is just pathetic. It really is. It's actually worse than the ARISAKA and the KAR-98K. Somehow it's actually worse than those two guns. It's just a weak, sluggish mess of a weapon. We all hate it, so it comes in at number 32. Moving on to the number 31 spot, we have the knife. Now the knife is only really useful on insta kills and rounds 1 and 2. Anything past that and you're just not going to use a knife. But listen, it's not supposed to be a good weapon, so I'm going to put it in at the number 31 spot. Now the number 30 spot belongs to the COLT M1911. This is a starter weapon of course, and it's only really useful on insta kills and rounds 1 and 2 and maybe 3 if you aim for the head. It's lightweight though, so you can train with it I guess, but overall it's just not a good weapon at all. So it comes in at the number 30 spot. The number 29 spot belongs to grenades. Now grenades are, although very fun to use, they're not really a feasible choice of weapon when trying to kill zombies. They're very good on insta kill, but if it's not insta kill you don't really use these that much, so I'm going to put them in at number 29. The PANZERSCHREK sits in at a number 28 spot. I have absolutely nothing positive to say about this weapon. It's clunky, it's heavy, it's bad for getting points, it's weak, you can easily down yourself with it, it comes with barely any ammo on MatomTV. I absolutely detest this weapon. It's not as bad on Shinanuma and Ares, it's a bit more open, you get a bit more ammo, but overall I simply hate this weapon, so it comes in at number 28. But one place above the PANZERSCHREK, we have the ARISAKA from Shinanuma. Now, this is a bolt action sniper rifle available to be purchased for 200 points, and it's a starting weapon, so you're not going to be expecting a lot from it. It's okay up until round 4, but then after that it falls off massively. Not a very good gun at all, so it comes in at number 27. Now coming in at one space above it, we have its identical twin, the CAR-98K. Now the ARISAKA and the CAR-98K are essentially clones, but the only difference is that the CAR-98K has a slightly faster round per minute. So that's the only reason why it comes in at one place above it at number 26. The 25th spot belongs to Bouncing Betties. Now these are very useful for getting you out of any sticky situations. If you're camping, they can be very useful, but overall you only get 2 per round. They are useful against dogs, but generally they're not the best weapon to use, so they come in at number 25. Right, now that we've got all of the bad weapons out the way, we're moving on to the middle lower class weapons, and we have the M1 Garand coming in at number 24. This is a semi-automatic rifle, only 8 bullets per magazine, and it's quite weak to be fair. It's not that good. It's okay up until around 7, 8, maybe 9, but overall I do think it's the worst rifle, so it comes in at number 24. But the GEWEHR takes the number 23 spot. This is basically above the M1 Garand because it has an extra 2 bullets per magazine. You get 10 instead of 8, but apart from that, the Garand and the GEWEHR are very similar weapons. They're both semi-automatic, they're both rifles, they both cost 600 points, but I do think that the GEWEHR is just that extra bit better because of the extra ammo per magazine, so it comes in at number 23. But moving on to the number 22 spot, we have its big cousin, the M1A1 Carbine. Now I believe this is the most superior out of the 3 semi-automatic rifles that we see on this game. 15 bullets per magazine, only 600 points, and it's available on all 4 maps, and overall I think it's a pretty steady gun, so it comes in at number 22. But sitting just above the carbine, we have the M1 Garand again, but this time we're talking about the M1 Garand with a launcher. Now the launcher is the only reason why this is above the carbine. It's quite powerful, especially on Shinonuma and Rees, because you get a bit more ammo and the map's a bit more open. But on Toten and Varuk, it's essentially unusable given how small and close quarters the map is, so I'm going to give it the number 21 spot. Into the top 20 now, guys, we have the Monkey Bomb in at this spot. Now the Monkey Bomb is of course the best equipment on this game. It's an exceptional distraction method to help revive a teammate. That's all it does really. It doesn't really do much for you apart from giving you an extra 5 seconds to revive a teammate or to make a getaway, and it's quite a difficult weapon to rank on this list, but I'm going to put it in at number 20. Moving up one space to the 19th spot, we have the Bar. Now the Bar is the worst LMG on this game, I believe. It's got a very slow rate of fire, it's very expensive, but it is fully automatic, it is usable to a degree, but overall I'm not a massive fan of the Bar, so I'm going to put it in at number 19. But moving on to the number 18 spot, we have the scoped KAR-98K. Now this weapon is exclusive to Toten, and although it doesn't do that much damage, the headshot multiplier is quite good and it is quite fun to use. The only drawback is it does take quite a long time to reload and it does cost 1500 points, which I believe is quite expensive. So I'm going to put it in at number 18. Now, sitting slap bang in the middle of our list, we have the double-barreled shotgun, a very powerful shotgun, one shot kill reliably up until about round 12-13, but it only comes with 2 bullets per magazine as such, and the reload speed is quite long, but overall I do like this weapon, so I'm going to put it in at number 17. Now, its little brother comes in one place above it at number 16, the sawed-off shotgun. Now, the only difference with these two weapons is the sawed-off shotgun is a little bit more powerful, and I also prefer the noise it makes when it shoots as well. That's the only reason why it comes in at one place above it at number 16. Up one space at number 15, we have the STG-44, the German rifle. This is the only fully automatic rifle in this game, and it's middle of the park. It does nothing fancy, it gets the job done, it's got 30 bullets per magazine, and it's just a steady weapon, I believe, so it comes in at number 15. But the German SMG comes in one place above it at number 14. The MP40 is a fully automatic SMG, 32 bullets per magazine. Damage is okay, it's a very good point making weapon, it's lightweight, it's mobile, it's good to train with, and all around I think it's a pretty good weapon, so it comes in at number 14. But the Type 100 slots itself in at the number 13 spot. This is a fully automatic submachine gun, 30 bullets per magazine of Japanese origin, and it's available on 2 maps, Shinonuma and Rees, and it's available off the wall for 1000 points. I think it's a pretty decent weapon, so it comes in at number 13. Slicing itself in at the number 12 spot, we have the Bowie knife exclusively from Rees. Now the Bowie knife is a melee weapon, it costs 3000 points and it's 1 stab up until round 10. And now the Bowie knife is also always 2 stabs against the Hellhounds, and I think the Bowie knife is just a very useful weapon to have, and I would seriously recommend getting this weapon when you play Rees, so it comes in at number 12. Now, just missing out on the top 10 spot, we have the M2 flamethrower. Unlimited ammo, it is quite heavy, it's pretty good on Toten. Doesn't do too much damage, but the fact that it's got unlimited ammo, I think definitely does push it up quite far on this list, so it comes in at number 11. But pushing itself into the top 10, we have the trench gun. Now the trench gun is a pump action shotgun and it packs a lot of damage and a lot of ammo. It's available on all 4 maps and it's off the wall for 1500 points, and I believe this is the best shotgun from World at War, so I do believe it does deserve the number 10 spot. Now the Magnum takes the number 9 spot, a very strong pistol, 6 bullets per magazine, reliable one-shot kill up until round 13, available on all 4 maps. I love the sound it makes when it shoots, and I think it's an absolute beast, so it comes in at the number 9 spot. Moving on to the very top tier of weapons, we have the FG42 in at the number 8 spot, a fully automatic LMG, 32 bullets per magazine, and incredibly fast rate of fire, high damage, mobility is slightly decreased due to it being an LMG, but overall an exceptional weapon, and I do believe it does deserve the number 8 spot. The PTRS sits comfortably in at the number 7 spot, a powerful semi-automatic sniper rifle, 5 bullets per magazine, 60 in the reserve ammo. This is an exceptional weapon for camping. You don't want to be training with it because it's very heavy, but this is a truly immense powerful weapon, so it comes in at number 7. But just above it we have the Browning M1919. This is a fully automatic LMG. It has 500 shots in the reserve ammo, 125 per magazine, and this is a truly monster of a weapon. It does have quite a slow reload speed though, and of course it's an LMG, so mobility is decreased, but overall this is a truly just exceptional weapon, so it comes in at number 6. We're into the top 5 weapons now, guys, and the Thompson comes in at our number 5 spot. This is my personal go-to weapon when I'm playing zombies. It's available on all 4 maps for 1,200 points, and this is a versatile, reliable, compact, powerful submachine gun capable of carrying you way into the late teens, early 20s, and I do believe it deserves the number 5 spot. Sealing the number 4 spot, we have the deployable MG42. Now this does exactly what the Browning does, except this has a faster rate of fire and a faster reload speed. It's available on all 4 maps, and it's an absolute powerhouse of a weapon, so it has to be at the number 4 spot. Clinching the bronze medal, we have the ray gun, arguably the most famous wonder weapon of all time. It's very powerful, and it really is useful to getting to a high round. It does have a couple of drawbacks though. It does create crawlers, which is quite annoying, and of course there is no PhD flopper on World of War, so the splash damage can be quite detrimental, but overall this just has to be in the number 3 spot. Just missing out on the number 1 spot, we have the Russian SMG PPSH. This is, I think, the perfect weapon for zombies. It has the ammo capacity of an LMG, the mobility of an SMG, the range of an assault rifle, the reload speed of an SMG, and all around I simply cannot fault it whatsoever. It's a truly beast of a weapon, so it comes in at the number 2 spot.
Good old-fashioned lightning gun. Sweet.
But zapping itself at the number 1 spot, guys, of course we have the WUNDERWAFFE DG2. This is a wonder weapon which has infinite damage, capable of killing up to 10 zombies per lightning bolt, and this is essentially one of the best wonder weapons of all time, I believe. So there really wasn't much competition, and there is literally no other weapon which I could put at the number 1 spot. Well guys, so there we have it. Let me know what you thought about my list in the comment section down below. Also, I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you could help me out by subscribing, that would be awesome. But most importantly, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon on my next video. Goodbye.